So hi there. I guess it's about 20 minutes past noon on my first day in Cuenca, Ecuador. I wanted to come here for a long time. I found this little apartment and I took 3 nights overnight in hotels and on planes from Medellin, Colombia to Cuenca to get here. So I get here about 6 in the morning, but I've paid for the day before because I didn't want any friction from checking in too early, right? Well, so there's somebody sitting on the steps at 7 in the morning to help me check in. That's very nice, right? Well, the first thing she does is rip out the gas tank, the propane, okay? And I'm delirious. I would just like some coffee, right? I mean, I haven't even eaten except for an airport sandwich. And at that point, maybe 20 hours. So she rips this thing out. And I'm like, okay, whatever. She's gone. She doesn't tell me anything, right? And this is the friend of the rental unit lady, right? Okay, whatever. So I have my own coffee, right? I don't drink that. I drink that. Okay? So she pulls out the tank, and I'm well experienced with propane. So I come over here thinking that, well, there's obviously another tank, right? Well, no, it's this tank. So I go, okay, well, I don't know where the grocery store is. I don't have any patience. I'm just going to get into bed, right? So I go over and I jump into bed, right? Wonderful, super comfortable. So from about 7:30 to 9 o'clock, I'm sound asleep, man. I just crash, right? Then I hear bang, 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 bang. So I'm in my shorts, my shirt. I jump up, throw open the door, and it's the woman with the tank, and I immediately go back to bed. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just like trying not to be rude by leaving the situation. So she comes in, I'm back in bed. I hear bang, 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 but this time it's over here because she can't figure out how she got the propane connector off of the tank. So I patiently, okay, Andrew, be nice. So I get up and I come out and we look at the connection, and it's not a screw top. It's a quick fit, okay? But lady, you took it off. You know you didn't, you know it's a quick fit, and she can't figure it out. So I press on it and I go, it's definitely this. It's definitely a quick fit. And then she presses on it from a different angle. It doesn't click or anything. There's like no sense of security. It's just on and the stove works. I go, that's good enough. So they put it back in. So then I go back to sleep for a couple hours. I come out just now and I come over. I go, well, let's figure out how to make coffee because this is my coffee machine. Or it's from a coffee machine, but I'm thinking, so I'm going to put coffee in there, and then I'm going to pick it up and put it over here, and I'm going to put hot water from this pan, right? Ah, great. So I'm going to do that in there, right? But what's this? Now, the water doesn't work. It worked before because with one of these cups, I had a glass of Cuenca water from the sink. But now the water doesn't work. So I'm thinking, oh, well, maybe she accidentally turned it off or something. So I'm looking down there. Oh, that's not it. So I go to the bathroom, test the water in the bathroom. Bathroom water doesn't work either. That means I can't take a hot shower after I now go walk in the cold rain to get something to frickin' eat. Eat in my mouth, food. Jesus. And let me tell you, Airbnb owners, this is not a workstation. Okay? That's not a workstation. Okay? It's not a workstation for 6 hours. It's not a workstation for 8 hours. It's not a workstation for 10 hours. Or in my case, sometimes 12 hours. That's not a 12-hour workstation. But I mean, that's a pumping Wi-Fi machine, right? So I need to turn that off when I go to sleep, just so I'm not just being completely swamped in signal. So this will be my workstation. All right, so I got to set up my computer stand and blah, 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 to figure out which way it's going to work, how the camera is going to face me when I'm working with clients, right? But, if I could give Airbnb owners one advice, just invest in an office chair. You want digital nomads, you want people to be able to work and come stay with you for a month, then you need to have an office chair. This is freaking ridiculous. Because I need you to understand, this is an insult to anybody who does work 8 hours a day on their butt. Okay? This is ridiculous. And it's Sunday, and I don't have any freaking water. And I'm going, which did work, again, I'll repeat myself, because I'm going to make my own coffee machine somehow when that works and this works together. So, anyway, I'm not ranting. I might be well affected by the very thin air here at 8,000 some feet. And I don't have any headaches, not yet, but if I don't get water in me soon, I will. So this is an interesting shower, okay? So this one actually has real, or at least engineered, brick in it. That's cool, right? Well, some knobbies, right? But I don't know why there's hot and cold water knobs when that's the only hot water in the joint. Now this is called a suicide shower head, right? But the beauty of this one is that it has a breaker box, right? So if I do for some reason get electrocuted, it will be for a very short amount of time. Now, here we use electrical tape. And sure, that's fine. We could have wire nuts. Better case, we could have wire nuts like up here and then taped, electrical tape, or covered with some sort of shielding. But that's it, dude. That's what you get. Which is, believe me, is not the worst suicide shower that I've seen in my travels. Anyway, but this bathroom is more comfortable than the last one because unlike the last one, this bathroom I can actually do a 360 in, which is pretty cool, right? When you need to do a 360 in a bathroom. So that's it. That's what I'm giving you, my first day in Cuenca. Now what I've got to do is, the rain just kicked in, but I think it's going to kick off. And so what I got to do is, evidently I've got to walk past this Titan supermarket, and there's a Tia's, which means aunt. So I guess Auntie's store is somewhere over there where I can buy something to eat. And, that's interesting. The view's something. I mean, it's something, And look, I'm not complaining. This is relatively inexpensive, even for Latin America. And it's nice. I like it. It's secure. It's a very secure building. There's 2 gates before you even get to a front door. But work, coffee, water. I don't need much more. And I feel like I'm being punked, right? But after all this and dealing with transport and stuff, I told myself, I think Ecuador is the last country that I'm going to be working with for a long time. I'm going to go back to America and settle in a bit. Back to San Antonio, and I've got projects galore, things to do. But I've had it. I've had it. I'm as flexible as I can be, and I'm just over it. Because I have no message from her that there's no water, right? I got a message from her yesterday in my transit that they just fumigated the building. And then I don't know what that means for me, but that's it. Okay, look, get an office chair, get a halfway decent desk. Come on, we're talking about a $150 investment, okay, that you can proudly show photos of, because you sure as heck didn't show a photo of this one. All right, guys, so the hunt is on. I need some caffeine and something to eat. All right, bye.